Yeah, it's obviously fantastic to be back, playing in front of a full Allianz Park. All the support behind you was brilliant. It was obviously a tale of two halves with the wind against us. We hung in there really well, got that huge motivation at the end of the first half for the try, and then we played some fantastic rugby in that second half. And then just the pride to not allow them in for any cheap try at the end was really pleasing, and it's a great way to build into next week, a huge game against Claremont.
Yeah, brilliant. I think they showed a lot of character. You know, the likes of Mako and Apollo putting in an amazing shift. You know, he's hanging, but he can tackle.
Jinx, talk us through your lid today, mate.
Mate, so I went for, I saw George Cruz go for a high and tight, looked like a bit of a Marine. Oh, yeah. He's hanging, so I just thought,
would you say your shaped head does not suit high and tight?
The thing is, Mako, the funny thing about it is the fact that you've got a bigger head than me, so cheers for that though, yeah.
It's obviously very important, yeah, we've obviously a few games to go in the season. It's, obviously with Leicester pushing for top 4 places, certainly a key result for us and one that we need to get. Oh, brilliant, that second half, the length of the periods that we had to go through to defend our line, and the boys dug deep and worked very hard for each other and managed to keep them out, so it was brilliant.
Yeah, a brilliant performance defensively, especially in that latter half of that second half, and you know, again, a lot of confidence going into a big game next weekend. Yeah, it's massive, you know, obviously we've got a huge game against Claremont, and just to come away with that kind of defensive performance, hopefully will hold us in good stead against a Claremont team that attacks very well.
Do you get Kate? Great game.
So yeah, it was good. Like, you know, watching the bench, like the line speed, the second half was unbelievable. We got told at half time that we just got to, you know, get the line speed, up our physicality, and he showed in the second half. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I was a bit nervous because I got told that I was coming on at centre, then I was coming on a wing, and then ended up playing in the back row. So you know, it was good. But you know, you just want to play in those kind of games.
Yeah, I was saying it earlier, you know, obviously we were 3 tries up, but the boys stuck in there and made sure that we didn't concede against a good team, and a team that attack really well and have a lot of width, and for the boys to work off the floor and keep smashing people, and you know, plaudits got to go out to people like Hodjo and Cocky for putting their bodies on the line and making some positive hits, you know. Look, we play one game at a time, you know, the old cliche, but it gives us a lot of confidence that, you know, boys know what they're doing, and you can hear now it's a lot of noise and positive noise, and hopefully we can carry that into next week.
Yeah, because, you know, it was a 6-day turnaround for us after a really difficult game, a 2-day preparation, really, and obviously Leicester had 2 weeks to prepare the game, so there's actually a little bit of frustration in the dressing room because we scored a 3rd try after 49 minutes and not much happened after that from an attacking point of view. But for me, the character and the fight and the energy that we showed in the last 30 minutes, just to keep on making tackles and knocking them down and fighting for each other, it's pretty special. You know, you got a group of guys who fight very hard for each other, and such an important characteristic.
It did seem a little bit of a slow start, as if, you know, you're trying to get Paris out of the system, but once you hit your straps sort of on.
Well, you're right, we didn't play great in the first 20 minutes. We were into a very strong wind, and you know, we coughed up some ball, and we gave away a couple of poor penalties really to allow them to get the 6-0. We also missed some opportunities over the course of the 80 minutes. We had, you know, 2 passes back inside from wingers, and people we thought were under the post, and they intercepted both those passes. And then we had that little purple patch where we scored 3 tries in 9 minutes, and that was good. It's I think the 9th time this year we scored 3 tries in the Premiership, and you know, those bonus points could be crucial in terms of home semi-finals and that kind of thing. But that aside, you know, what can I say about a group of players who just keep on pitching up and fighting and finding ways to win, and we did that really well today.
And you made the most of the first yellow card that Leicester got.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that little period of time kind of transformed the match. But we were happy at half time that we were 7-6 up with the strength of that wind, and we probably should have done better in the last 30 minutes in terms of field position and that kind of thing. But yeah, we're overall pretty pleased.
What were you saying at half time, Mark?
Well, just really more. I thought our energy in the first half grew and grew. We started slowly, but we kind of came into the game more, and we just wanted more of that energy, and we wanted to go hunting, and we wanted to knock them down, and we wanted to get into their 22 and then come alive. And we did that for the first 10 minutes, and it kind of that faded away a little bit. But overall, we're thrilled. I think, I'm not sure how many games we've won in a row, but it's quite a few. And it began for us, particularly Wasps away, about 6 or 7 weeks ago. A tough place to go. We had a great result there, and since then we've been on a great run, and we've used loads of players. The whole squad's been utilised, and it doesn't really matter who starts and who doesn't. And we had obviously the encouragement of Brad Barrett coming back from injury today and getting 70 minutes. And when you got little Scott Sperling coming off the bench and playing in the centre today, and he made some impact when he came on, so it's great.
Can you say the same about Billy Vunipola, you said after every game since Christmas?
I think we need to be careful with him, obviously, and we're unbelievably careful during the week as to how much training he's doing and that kind of thing, because his kids had a lot of big games. But fortunately we've got a Champions Cup semi-final, and there's a fair chance he'll get selected for that. So at some stage he will get a rest. But he's phenomenal. He just pitches up and he gives everything. And defensively, he's as good as he is offensively now. And I think sometimes he doesn't get the credit for that.
And you feel that gives you the momentum you need into, as you say, a really big game again next weekend?
Well, yeah, that. But today was crucial just for the Premiership, because we've got a tough enough fixture list left, and we knew Leicester Tigers were going to play London Welsh in 2 weeks' time. So today was massive. We play Claremont and then we play Northampton away, and a couple of tough fixtures, and we'll see. But it's just nice to be winning and having the squad fight the way they're fighting.
In terms of injuries or not?
Just devastating that Duncan Taylor aggravated his hamstring again today. He's fought incredibly hard over the last 10 weeks to come back, and it looks like he'll be out for a period of time. But Owen Farrell should be fine for next week. Scott Brits, believe it or not, had chicken pox, and which he could have got over the last 7 months when he hasn't been playing, but he got it this week. So fingers crossed he'll be okay for next week, and that'll be a good boost to the squad too. They're pretty good, and they're a club I admire enormously, because over the course of the last 8 or 10 years, they've only won one trophy. And they've lost a lot of semi-finals and finals, but they keep coming back for more, and they keep improving and getting better. You saw that performance against Northampton was as good as anything that's been played by a club side this year. So we've got to try and find a way to put them under some pressure they're not normally under, and put them into some difficult situations and positions, and that process begins now.